Post-game show live here on the Firebird Broadcasting Network, part of the CCIW Network. Coach, you weathered the storm and came off with a sweep. Talk us through it because, boy, oh boy, had the nerves going for a lot of the faithful, but you found your way through, and that's been one of the challenges this season, and you needed it tonight.
Boy, you nailed that on the head. That second set was crucial for us. You know, we've been in a lot of those sets, haven't been able to finish them, and really, really proud of them. What a battle back and forth right there. We got off to such a great start. Set one, we were riding high, had a pretty good offense going, hitting a good clip, and then, as you would expect, energy went down a little bit. We got a little bit tighter. They were playing a little bit better. But yeah, Taylor Brada came in the middle there, got us a kill. He doesn't always play a lot on the varsity team, but did a great job right there. We just had a lot of kids contribute tonight. And Kyla McTeague had some great service runs, and David Detweiler was really special tonight.
Talk me through especially set two. You're down, you force extras. They kept finding their way back 28-26. Maybe a different team would have folded. And I even made the comment on the broadcast, when you brought in Barada, maybe it's, okay, let's get her some reps. Let's get a little bit of momentum ahead into three. That's not the team. That's not what happened tonight. You came back and you found your way in extras. So talk me through that specifically.
We've talked to the team a lot about when I put players in, they need to be supported. Yeah. And if I put them in, that means set them. They're not in there just for window dressing, right? Yeah. Get in there. Katie was struggling just a little bit. I think the whole senior night thing, there's just a lot of emotions. And I think sometimes that's hard sometimes. But she came up big for us in set three. But yeah, Taylor Barada came in and did her job, in a really tough circumstance. And, Maddie Danielson went in the back row for a little bit, did a really nice job there. And, they really, I thought they did a good job blocking Tina in the beginning, and she finally got some swings. But yeah, it was a total team effort. And the more we talk about, we've been in so many of these sets, and it just does my heart good to see them pull through one.
Yeah. Talk me through especially Detweiler. Again, the double-double, it's just a machine. She threw some aces in at the end, just a cherry on top. What she's able to do for this team, not only tonight, but going forward the rest of the season.
Yeah, she's just a very good athlete, such an athletic kid. And she's a coach's kid, she's tough. And she was really good tonight, really good. I mean, we asked her to do pretty much everything, right? She sets, she hits, has to play great defense, lead the team. And I think she really is embracing it. She's only a sophomore, and that's really exciting for our future. And she was just clutch tonight, and I think that's big. And I thought Tatum was great tonight as well. Really led the team, really did her part. Her service runs were great, had some crucial digs, and just ran a nice offense.
Talk me through especially set number three. You're up 12-5. Next thing you know, they make a run. You make a run, they make a run. Who figured volleyball, a game of runs? But you were able to finish it out with a huge statement to end it, and you're still alive for postseason contention.
I mean, we both needed this win, right?
Yeah.
I mean, it's crucial. We're in a unique position that we haven't been in my 25 years here. And, and all that matters is the next point, right? The next one. And the thing I talked to the girls about is we have our destiny in our own hands. You can go from being in the cellar all the way up to tied for second and hosting. So it's all ahead of us, and it started today on senior night to do the first thing. You got to do the first thing before you worry about getting to the second thing. But hopefully this will build a little bit of confidence for us. I know we love playing at home. We're on the road for the next two, so we're going to have to take this experience and be even tougher.
Yeah, talk me through what the next week's going to look like then, because again, you're not going to scoreboard watch per se, but how do you keep the team focused on that 1 point at a time?
Yeah, I mean, I think, we just have to keep working on it in practice, working on finishing. We spend a lot of time working on finishing games, putting it up there and just keep talking about the things you have to do to make that happen. We have a couple days of practice. We play a really good Milliken team. They're playing great. Great right now. We have to go to Decatur. That's always a tough travel day. And then we end up on Friday with Carroll, who's done really well. But once again, it's under our control.
Yeah.
And that's all you can ask for at this time, right? Yeah. And I want them to be loose. I want them to play free. And the ball's going to bounce where it bounces. We just need to be ready for it.
Yeah.
And, we've worked all year to put ourselves in this position. And all you can do is your very best, right? We go out there every day and give it our very best. And if we do those kind of things, the results are usually going to work in our favor.
Yeah, well, Coach, we hope nothing more as Firebirds fans to be back here the second week in November. So have fun on the road, and we're hoping to see you back at home soon.
Appreciate you always, Peter.
All right, thank you so much, Coach. Again, Coach Leanne Ulmer joining us for the post-game show. Appreciate it always. Let's take one final look at the stats this evening. Again, 121 were the total attacks for Carthage, yielding 46 kills, 250.